Netflix's recent South Korean supernatural series, Gyeongsung Creature, delivered intense excitement and amazing action in a fantastic historical backdrop linked to Korea's quest for independence. Split into two parts for its first season, the initial part, comprising 7-hour-long episodes, introduces the series by focusing on a businessman and a detective confronting the challenges of Japanese imperialism in 1945. The show weaves a mix of fiction and historical facts, providing an enjoyable experience with a decent emphasis on the context and events of that period. While the first part may not be consistently thrilling, it manages to entertain, even if it occasionally stretches things a bit more than necessary. The show takes us to 1945 Seoul, where the search for missing women sets two people on a life-changing adventure. Jang Tae-sung, wealthy and influential, finds himself on a quest to find a woman after a mishap. Along the way, he encounters Yoon Chae-ok, who has been searching for her mother for more than 10 years. During the final episode, Chae-ok wakes up to a new day after escaping the hospital nightmare, but Jang Tae-sung is nowhere to be found. The scene then shifts back to the night before as the group attempts to make their escape, only to be discovered by soldiers. This results in a confrontation between Tae-sung, Chae-ok, and the young soldier against the Japanese soldiers, while the rest of the group makes their getaway. Sadly, the young soldier is shot and killed in the process. When the time comes to escape, Tae-sung chooses to stay behind to divert the enemy's attention. Chae-ok witnesses this and feels the urge to go back, but with the prisoner's safety in jeopardy, she has to reluctantly leave Tae-sung behind. Meanwhile, Tae-sung fends off the soldiers and manages to escape into a vent. While trying to evade pursuers, he accidentally falls into a room filled with bones, where an officer locates him and attempts to kill him. In another place, Kwon Jun-taek discloses the names of Tae-sung, Chae-ok, and the independence movement group members before being released. Meanwhile, Myung-ja is returned to Commissioner Ishikawa as agreed. However, Ishikawa is skeptical, suspecting that others might have escaped the hospital. He directs his men to stop the other prisoners, but the House of Golden Treasures outsmarts them. They manage to assist the prisoners in getting away, including Chae-ok and her father. Colonel Kato is startled to discover an empty water cup on his table, which previously contained a Najin sample he intended to give Chae-ok. Investigating, he realizes that only Tae-sung, Chae-ok, Myung-ja, and Officer Soma had access to his office. This leads him to suspect that one of these four individuals might currently host a Najin, indicating the presence of another monster in the vicinity. As he ponders which of these individuals might have the Najin, Yukiko Maeda urges director Ichiro to step down in light of recent events. However, he counters by revealing the results of their experiment on Choi Seong-sim, the woman sent to the hospital by Maeda. Intrigued by this revelation, we learn that Tae-sung has skillfully avoided the officer. His departure leaves a handprint, sparking suspicion that he might carry the Najin. However, Gyeongsung Creature Episode 7 ends with a post-credit scene, revealing the virus heading towards Myung-ja's brain. This indicates that she drank the glass after all and is set up to be the new monster. So in that case, is there only one Najin that managed to escape the hospital? We're sure Myung-ja has a Najin in her, but there's a chance another one entered someone else. Tae-sung is a possibility, considering his mysterious escape from a gun pointed at him. Chae-ok's dream of Tae-sung turning into a monster and the handprint he leaves add to this assumption. While this is just speculation, the upcoming installment promises an exciting ride, likely navigating through various challenges and possibly culminating in a scene depicting the independence of Korea. Gyeongsung Creature Season 2, releasing on January 5th with 3 episodes, will mark the series' conclusion. The upcoming season will address lingering questions, shifting focus to the Najin now residing within a pregnant woman. This revelation promises a fascinating discovery for those involved in the experiments, unveiling a new horror for our protagonists.